Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? Today it is going to be a vlog which will be a come with me to the creative craft fair that is being held in Farnborough today. I was being invited along by the creative craft fair to come and visit the show, and I worked with them on my Instagram. I gave away a few tickets to the show. So this is what I'm doing today. I think it's going to be a mix of sewing kind of stalls, some craft, some paper craft, just general creativity in general fair, which I think will be quite interesting to share with you. So that's why I thought I'd vlog it today. I've just arrived, I'm in my car, so I thought this would be the perfect way to start the video and intro it. Hello, so I do a quick outfit of the day in the mirror and share with you what I'm wearing today. So literally I think today is like the last day of summer, looking at the weather, so I wanted to put my shorts on, and I'm kind of in the mood for like a comfy outfit. I've been wearing dresses all week, and sometimes I'm not actually a fully dressy dress type of person all the time. I do like to be a bit comfy and wear something a bit different to dresses. Yeah, so I got these shorts. These aren't me made, these are from All Saints in a sale, and then I can't remember where this belt's from, but anyway, that's not important. And yes, then I've just paired it with this top that I have made recently. It's like a crop top. I'll show you the back, and it's got a back, oh, you can just about see it there, a back tie detail up the back, and that's how you kind of get in and out of it. And then to cover up a little bit, in case I need it, I've got my kimono on, and I love kimonos. I wear them all the time, and this is in this beautiful paisley kind of print in a pink, and this is a self-drafted pattern, and the top is a self-drafted pattern. This is a poly fabric that I just got at the stitching show. Again, it was super cheap, but I just really love the print. I don't often buy poly fabrics, but I just really love the print. I just really wanted it, so I made an exception for this fabric, but it's really lovely. And this fabric here is a viscose twill fabric, and this is from Fabrics Galore, but it is in the sale, so I don't know if it's still available. I don't think it is. As well, another paisley print. I love it. So I got that, and then I'm just gonna put my Vans on my feet because I'm gonna be doing lots of walking, and they're really comfortable, and I live in Vans. So that is what I'm wearing today. There's a few things that I want to buy today. I don't want to go crazy. I've got a lot of fabric at home, but I've got prints, and I really need some plains. Sometimes it's just nice to have plains in your wardrobe. I'm saying here and I'm proper clashing my prints today, but I think it kind of works. But I wouldn't mind some plains, because I got some samples to do for some toiles of my sewing patterns that I'm going to be releasing, and to see the details of the garments, sometimes it's nice to see, or easier to see the details in a plain fabric. So ideally I want some viscose or some silk or poly. I'd rather not get poly, but if I can get a viscose, I don't know if I can get silk in here. More likely to find a poly or viscose. So that's what I'm going to be looking for today, but who knows what I might find. If anything I see the look of, I'll obviously probably end up buying it. So yeah, that's today. So let's go and head in to the craft fair, and let's get doing some lovely sewing shopping. It's a bit busy, this fair. We're over at Farnborough, so over there we have all the private planes coming in and out, which is quite interesting. It is busy, and then this is where it is at Farnborough International. Yeah, let's go. Right, I'm in. It's packed and really busy. So I've literally just walked in, and I'm at Totally Buttons, and there's a lot of buttons, so I'll quickly share with you what I'm seeing. We've got these buttons, got a whole wall of buttons here.
Did you see all these?
They're pretty. Got some pink ones. Plus these are all pink. Oh, look at that. That's nice to have like a massive set, because sometimes when you buy them like that, you can get a couple on there, but lovely sets of buttons. Just at the cutting board. Now this idea kind of blew my mind, so I wanted to share. Yeah, it's called a cutting board by Erica Jane, and this is the cutting board. It's made out of really solid cardboard, and it folds down really small. It turns any surface into a surface that you can cut fabric on, basically. Here it is demonstrated. We have it, you can pin on it, so you can put your pattern straight on it to save time and then cut it out. Just found some of the Simplicity Cotton Craft collab fabric, basically. It's so lovely. This is the summer version. I don't know if you remember back at Christmas, I worked on the release of the winter version, but look at the summer one. Look how brilliant this is. So lovely. I think you can see, oh, you can see a different one there. Like, oh, it's fabulous. I really like this colourway. Is that a different colourway? Yeah, that's a different colourway. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, then there's a Simplicity vintage one with all the print on. They're just beautiful. They're so nice. At this really interesting stand, we've got, look at all these trims. I remember I bought some trims like this at the the Stitching Festival earlier in the year, and I haven't used it yet, but I love this one. It's got some really interesting stuff at this fair. Look at that, really beautiful. We have a lot of fabrics, mainly cottons, which are all lovely, but not what I'm looking for just yet. Oh, Japanese fabrics here. I wonder what these are like. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful they are. I think you can see up close. Love these. Love these. Oh, I've got some corduroy. I want to use some corduroy actually. How much is it? £18 a metre. Not that cheap. Also on this stall, we've got this, which I'm not too sure on if to get any or not, but it's like cork.
Yeah, the way they've made that like.
On, and it's meant to be fabric backed. It's meant to be, this is all the details of it. So you can make bags and stuff like this. I'm not too sure. We've got this one. Or we've got this lovely pattern. And yeah, you can sew it like normal with normal needle and everything, and then you can make a bag kind of like that. So you've got like it's like squidgy. I don't know what that's made of. Oh, that's not. That's more plasticity, not cork. But I do like the leopard print, I must admit. Oh, there's a sparkly bag. What are these from? Oh, similar, but not cork, but out of, oh, that is cotton. That makes something interesting. Yeah. Let's make like a sparkly clutch bag. Oh, there's so many options here. So many ideas that you can have. We've got a rainbow. So this is like fabric, but it feels like paper. Very interesting, very interesting. This is what it is, glitter PU backed fabric, basically. Have a think about that. Here we also have these beautiful tapestry fabrics. Like, look at the detail in these. These are £12 a metre. Are these £12 a metre? Yeah, £12 a metre, which isn't bad. Look how amazing. Now that would make a beautiful bag. How beautiful is that? Really lovely. Hello, right. So I've got the Women's Weekly sort of sewing exhibition, and it's really interesting. So I thought I'd just talk you through, and it's kind of starting at 1950s sewing, going on through the decades of how sewing has kind of changed, sewing patterns, and what people are making in that era. Yeah, I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you because it's quite interesting. So here we are at 1950s. Look how beautiful those images are. I just really like them. I love a vintage picture like that. So this is Women's Weekly 1950 sewing. Stand back without crashing into anyone. And that's what everyone was making. So then we move on to the 60s. Obviously everything's looking a little bit different to the 50s. And that's the sort of examples of what sewing content, I suppose, sewing as a hobby looked like in Women's Weekly. And then got another little nice dress. Very 60s neck going on there. Some more illustrations. Oh yes, it's looking very 60s and going into, well, it's pretty late 60s, going into 70s with this type of collar and sleeve detail. Oh, it's quite interesting. Look, that's sort of things that would make up your dress. And then we're going into the 70s. Different neckline, more lower hems, like on a maxi. Obviously you had the mini in the 60s. And then, oh, look at that, look at that blue suit. That's looking very 70s, isn't it? And then we're moving on to the 80s. That's looking quite in fashion now, I must admit. We've got the high-waisted trousers, some volume in the trousers and volume in the skirt, in the top, even the shirt. And then we've got a big, and this is very 90s, and well 80s into 90s, prom style wedding dress. So there we go, that is a little sewing exhibition we have here. Hello, right, I'm back. I'm sitting at the sort of area, the catering area, where you can have some teas and coffees and some sandwiches and snacks. It's kind of like, here, look. It's kind of like the edge of the fair. So the fair back there, like there's a stand there, where the stores are, and then you can come over here and yeah, have something nice to drink. So I've literally just had a drink and something to eat because I've had a walk around. So I like to walk around when I'm at the fairs, like walk around, have a look. I don't always impulse buy when I first see things because often there's some good stuff here. So if I want something, I kind of like see what the situation is. So I've seen quite a few things that I like the look of. I only wanted to come for plain fabric. There's no plain fabric. Everything's patterned, which is lovely, but not what I'm looking for. But there's some other things that looks really good. Like there's a huge pink cutting mat, which I think would look so good on my table at home, on my sewing table. I have green at the minute and it doesn't really go with anything, and I think pink would look a lot better. And also my green one's very old now and it's getting a little bit bent. I was trying to justify myself to get it, so I'm going to go and get that. I've seen some lovely sparkly fabrics, and there's just been so much. So I've put in clips, obviously, as we were going round, yeah, of what it looks like. I've stopped and met Mark Francis from the Sewing Bee. He and his partner were just fabulous. I was there for ages talking, yeah, it was lovely, and he's got some brilliant male sewing patterns. So if you want sewing patterns for males or a more male inclined look, I love the shirt pattern. I was like, I would wear that because it's perfect. I love an oversized shirt, which I am a little bit tempted by, I must admit. Yeah, go and check out Mark Francis. I'll leave him linked. I know it'll be all linked before round, or go on my Instagram and I have put up some stories and those sort of things, and you can see. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I need to go and decide how much money I want to spend. So last walk around is at a really lovely, look at those little pom-poms. I love them. We've got some really nice haberdashery bits, some pins, little bits and bobs. Oh, this fabric's nice. Got some lovely fabrics. This is a really nice stand actually, and they got some really nice buttons as well. Oh, they're nice. The show's quieting down a bit now, so you can actually see everything. Got back to the car and I will show you what I bought, because I always say I'm going to do like a separate video and share what I bought, and I never do it, and I've only bought one thing, so I'll share what it is. And it's the size of my boot, and it's a brand new cutting mat. They had pink, but I really like grey and white, and it's a little bit better for my sewing area and taking photos and stuff. In another world I'd get pink. It was bright. If I had a baby pink, might work. But anyway, I'll quickly show you it. So yeah, literally look at the size of it. This is a 1, and yeah, it's just a really nice, very pale white and grey, and it is actually just the size of my boot, and my car needs a wash. Yes, this was great. This is proper. The edge of it, you can see it's got the 3 layers. Really lovely quality, and this was only £20 for this size, which I thought was really good price. So it's going to be pretty much the size of my sewing table. Yeah, and I'm really excited to start using that. Hello, right, so I'm back in my car where we started, and yeah, thanks for watching today's video. A kind of walk around a craft fair with the Creative Craft Show, who kind of gifted me the tickets, which was fabulous of them. They're really lovely. This is a new venue, so hopefully they'll do it again because it's nice and local to me. They're very lovely. I'm going to be heading home now, but actually there's a Home Sense on the way home, so I might just pop in and see if I can find anything interesting in Home Sense. We'll see. That's for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy sewing content, then follow me on Instagram and TikTok I have now. Yeah, I really like TikTok. It's kind of like a little bit more relaxed. Really like it. So follow me on there if you're interested. But yeah, thanks again for watching today's video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.